during his weekly radio interview. Jerry said of Dak, quote, "I don't know how you could have any more leverage. His evolving into an NFL quarterback has been nothing short of a perfect picture." A perfect picture. Antonio Cromartie is still with us. So, Antonio, do you agree with Jerry that Dak has all the leverage?
Oh, 100% he has all the leverage. It just showed just during the season. I mean, yeah, they were started off 1-3 and going into the second game, I think it was 2-3 before he ended up getting hurt. But he does have all the leverage when you look at it. I mean, just the quarterback play that he showed in the first 4 weeks of the season under McCarthy's offense. I mean, he was in there from the start breaking records. I think it was 1,800 yards within the first 4 or 5 games. So, I mean, when you look at it, I think he's a guy that can that does have the leverage to go into it. But everyone wants to see how he's going to react, how he performs on this injured ankle that he suffered during Week 5 play.
I agree, Crow, he has the leverage, but I don't believe Jerry believes he has all the leverage. Skip and I debated this earlier. I just think the thing is, Skip, when you believe in someone, you make that commitment. It's as simple as that. You believe, Skip Bayless believed Ernestine was the one, he made the commitment. Matt believed Jenny was the one, he made the commitment. Jerry keep on talking, Jerry, you the one, but all he keep doing is buying flowers and promissory rings. Nah, he ain't put no real thing on it yet, Crow. So you keep talking. I hear what you're saying, Jerry. Normally what happens when ownerships or an organization believe a guy is the guy, it might come back to bite them, Skip, but what did they do? They make that long-term commitment. What did the Rams do? The Rams said, we believe Jared Goff is our guy. Long-term commitment.
What the Eagles do?
We believe Carson Wentz is our long-term guy. Now, what do you think Baltimore is going to do? What do you think the Buffalo Bills are going to do with Josh Allen? Do you think they're going to say, nah, we need to see a little bit more? Well, we need to see. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to give them their deals because they say, we believe this is our guy. We're willing to make that commitment. Well, Jerry, you keep saying you want to make that commitment, but every time, you know, Dak come up there and he's like, oh, he done told all his friends, tonight Jerry gonna propose to me. I'm gonna get that ring. You know they tell the girls, I think this gonna be the night. He playing something special. Yep. You get to the house, it's all dark. You don't realize he got the power cut off. That's what the lights are out. He ain't about to propose to you. Ain't no rose petals everywhere. So Dak has all the leverage, and Jerry gonna have to break bread sooner or later. But he always could have this play, Skip. He can just let him test the market and see what he worth.
What do you think he's worth?
I think he's worth.
I know what you think.
I think he's worth right somewhere between $38.5 and $40 million.
You think Dak Prescott's worth about 25 cents an hour. That's how you think he's the master of the empty calorie yards.
Yeah, but Skip, that's
hopelessly behind. Here he comes, right? No. Look, here's the truth of the matter. Dak Prescott, I completely disagree with Crow on this one. Dak has zero leverage. He has gained none. The reason being, the cap is about to take a pandemic plunge. You know it and I know it. It's coming.
But my pay isn't.
Okay, but Jerry can just say, hey, sorry, this is just the way life is right now. A lot of us have had to deal with that, yes. Right? Okay, yeah. So what have we seen lately? What have you done for me lately, Dak Prescott? As much as I love this guy, I have believed in him since Mississippi State. In his last 17 starts for my Dallas Cowboys, he is 6-11. And he started off this year, despite all that empty calorie yardage he was thrown for, if they had not come down and come back and pulled off a miraculous stealing of a football game at the end of the Atlanta game at home, a game they trailed 29-10 at halftime, Dak would have started this year 0-4. And in the fifth game against the New York Giants at Jerry World, Dak fell behind 17-3 and was in danger of, again, without the Atlanta win, he would have started the year 0-5. Obviously, he then got hurt. How do you sell that as leverage? How do you sell what happened last year in the last 13 games? I got to be honest. He was below average in the last 13 games. On the road last year in these big games at New Orleans against Teddy Bridgewater, his offense put up 10 points. On the road against Tom Brady in New England, his offense put up 9 points. At Philly, game of the year, sink or swim in the division, offense put up 9 points, and he wasn't very good. What am I supposed to do with all that? They fell hopelessly behind against the Green Bay Packers at home and the Jets on the road and Buffalo on Thanksgiving, at Chicago, hopelessly behind, and you kept telling me, Dak get the football? Yeah, he got the football a lot.
I thought you told me now, you talking about the last 17 games, but I thought coming into last year, Dak had the third best record for starting quarterback over a period of time behind Tom Brady.
What have you done for me leverage lately?
So hold on. So now all you want to do, so you just want to look at the last 17 games.
I know what Jerry said. He just sat back and said, I ain't seeing it.
Okay.
I can't plunge.
Well, you know
I plunged with Zeke, and I lost. I plunged with DeMarcus Lawrence, and I lost.
Now you gotta do this.
Jalen Smith, and I lost.
Guess what?
I'm not going to do it with my quarterback.
Dak said, you know what, Jerry, you're right. And I don't want you to have to see that again. Won't you let me go and let somebody else see what they see in me? That's what you do, Skip?
Yep.
If they don't want you, what you do, you move on. You don't hold your head down and say, oh, Jerry, come on, Jerry. No, you don't beg. You just walk on to somebody, hey.
Got to have another option.
Hey, you got it.
Yeah. But Skip,
let him go.
I got a quick question for you. Yeah, how many points was Dallas putting up before Dak got hurt?
Before Dak got hurt?
Yeah.
Well, they were falling.
What was the offense averaging?
Okay, they were behind at Seattle 30 to 15. They were behind Atlanta 29 to 10.
I didn't ask that.
Behind Cleveland. Hey, remember the Cleveland game at Jerry World? They fell behind 41 to 14 going to the fourth quarter.
Yes, they did.
I don't care what the final score was because they were hopelessly out of all those games.
Hold on. Who gave up 41 points though, Skip?
Okay, did Dallas have the ball?
Oh, now he want to use my
Well, that's what the Hall of Famer keeps asking me. Did Dak have the football? Yeah, he had it a whole lot.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yeah, well, that's what they told me.
All I'm going to say, who gave up 41 points? Who gave up all those points in the first 4 games?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. But Skip, here's the thing, and you know Dak is what? Dak is about to be 27, 28 years of age.
27.
He's about to get into his prime. So I don't really know what options you had. You saw Ben DiNucci. You see Andy Dalton. You see
okay,
Cooper
but just
Rush.
real quick on Andy Dalton. He's not. I'm not saying he's better than Dak because he's not better than Dak.
Right.
But he went 4-5 as a starter this year, and if I give him the close of the Giants game, which he pulled out of the fire, he'd be 5-5.
Let me ask you a question. If Andy Dalton has started the season, do you make the playoffs?
Starting the season.
If he had started your season, if Dak was on the run, let's just say Dak got abducted by Martians. Aliens came and got Dak.
Okay.
And Andy Dalton got to start. Are you the division champs?
No, we probably have the same outcome because Dak was pretty lousy to start off all those early games.
I believe that had Dak stayed healthy, you win the division. That's
if he stays healthy?
Yes.
I would agree with that because he's a little better than Andy Dalton. I don't think he's a lot better.
A little.
Andy Dalton?
You just said a little better.
Andy Dalton's made, what, 3 Pro Bowls?
Hold on. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
What have you done for me lately? All I know is he got Joe Burrow selected #1 overall in Cincinnati.